Good morning, everyone. Let me just hope you are fine. Today we are going to see the basics in Microsoft Excel formulas. The basic formulas that every computer user or everyone should know. So first of all, let's start by naming sheets. You see, in Microsoft Excel you can have an infinite number of sheets. Okay, so let's rename our sheets. This is how to rename a sheet. So let's rename it Tantum, for example, or another sheet. Let's rename it Technology, or our third sheet, let's rename it America, for example. So you can also add another sheet by clicking on this icon. Let's name it Asia. You can also add another sheet. Let's rename it Europe. Okay, so let's start by checking how to do simple formulas. Let's start by writing numbers. Okay, or let's write, for example, 34, 45, any number that you want. Okay, let's 398, 78, 54, 12, 34, 90, okay, 63. Okay, that are enough. Okay, let's say that those are grades. Okay, as a title, grades. Okay, let's start by making the text larger. Okay, like this, and make it centered. Okay, so first of all, let's start by the sum formula. So if you want to check the sum of all those numbers, so how do you check the sum? Okay, the sum formula, you start by writing an equal sign. So this equal sign is the first step that you write in order to inform Excel that you are going to write a formula. You start by the equal sign. Okay, sum, write sum, and you add a parenthesis, and you select all the numbers that you want to find their sum, and you close your parenthesis. Okay, you see, this is the formula of the addition. Okay, and you press enter. Okay, you see, this is the sum of all those numbers. So you see, if you click on a number, you see in the formula bar, you see that this is the typed number, but when you click on the sum, you see that it is the formula that you wrote that gave that answer. So for example, in order to check that this is the real formula, let's for example change one number. Okay, this 23, let's rename it on the 24. Okay, this should be added, this should be 762. Okay, press enter. You see that it has been changed. Okay, let's say this is 23, for example. Let's say it is 79. Okay, when I press enter, check on the formula, you see that the answer became 818. Okay, this is the sum addition formula. Okay, let's check the subtraction. Subtraction, as you know, we start also by writing an equal sign. So let's suppose that we are going to subtract 2 or 3 numbers. You can do this simply by writing equal sign and click on the first number that you want to subtract. Writing the minus sign and the second number that you want to subtract. You see, our formula is equal to f6 minus f12. This is f6, you see, f6, and this is f12. And you press enter. See, this is the difference between the f6 and f12. For example, let's rename our f6 to 90. Like this. You're going to check our addition formula will change, and also our subtraction formula will change. Press enter. You see, our addition formula has been changed, and the subtraction formula has also changed. So let's check also another formula. Let's check the average. How to check the average? Let's first put those numbers. So how to check the average? We are going to see the average of all those numbers. You write equal average. Average, and you select all your numbers that you want to see their average. So this is not the division sign. This is this formula want to mean, let's add the add the bracket. This formula want to mean this is the equal to average from f2 to f15. See, from f2 to f15. This is not f2 over f15. No, this is from f2 to f15, and you press enter. See, this is their average, 58.7142857. This is their average. Let's change one number to see if all formulas are going to change. This 90, let's name it 95. You see that all formulas have been changed. So we are now going to see another trick or another tip in Microsoft Excel. Let's see how to sort numbers. You see, our grades are not organized, or our grades are not sorted. So before sorting numbers, first of all, you select those numbers that you want to sort, or you select the all column. And you go to data and you click filter. First of all, you filter your column. And then click on this icon, and you can sort them from smallest to largest, from largest to smallest, or filter numbers that you want. Let's sort them from smallest to largest. Click on this. You see, start 12, 24, 34, 45. You see, they are sorted from smallest to largest. It's the same as sorting them from largest to smallest. You see, they are sorted to the largest to smallest. Let's check, for example, that we want to only see the numbers that are above the average. we know that our average is 59.0714. okay, if you want to see only numbers that are above the average, you see, you go here to number filters and you click here on above average. Okay, you see, we only remain with numbers that are above the average of 59. okay, the same if you want to filter them from the numbers that are below the average. Okay, you see, those are the numbers that are below the average because our average was 59. okay, so let's unfilter them. okay, to largest. okay, those are our numbers. okay, let's see if you want to format them conditionally. okay, for example, or if you want to select or feed the cells that contain, for example, the number that is low or that is below 50, for example. okay, click here on home and you go to conditional formatting. okay, the conditional formatting, and we are going to highlight the cell rules. okay, so we are going to add the cell rules. Let's say that yeah, we want to highlight the cells that are less than 50. okay, for example, that are less than 50. okay, we are going to highlight the cells that are less than 50. So this is how we are going to highlight them. You choose the highlight option that you want. okay, let's highlight them yellow fill with dark yellow text. You can also customize your option by clicking on here any font that you want, the border that you want, and fill. Let's fill them with the yellow color. okay, let's click okay, and okay, you see, those are the numbers that are below 50. okay, you can unsort them. okay, so let's sort from smallest to largest. okay, those are our numbers that are below 50. okay, so another thing that we are going to see is we are going to see how you can freeze the pans. So you see, for example, if you have a large text, or if you have a large amount of data, then and you want that the title remain on your screen without being scrolled. okay, we are going to see, or let's say that this is our title. okay, let's duplicate our numbers. okay, let's first of all clear those formattings. Let's say okay, no problem. Let's and okay, like this. okay, let's say that this is will be our title. It's title of our content. okay, title 2. okay, and we want to scroll all those numbers but without scrolling the text. okay, let's copy our text in order to have a large amount of data. okay, let's say this is our text. So you see, and let's in that cell add the duplication. okay, or add a new formula. okay, let's say this cell will be equal to our first cell, for example, times. okay, or without let's add 100. Okay, you see, grade plus 100. Okay, so and when you want to also apply the same formula here, we are not going to rewrite this formula on the every cell that we are going to see. Okay, so what we are going to do, what we do is to taking this formula and copy it on our other cells. So there are two options of doing this. So the first option is to click on this icon. You see, your cursor has been changed to this black plus. Okay, from the white plus to the black cross. You see, this is the white cross and go to the black cross. Okay, and you drag your formula up to the last number, and you see this is this number plus 100. Okay, this is the first option. Another option is by writing the first formula, of course, and come here with the black cross and double click. You make a double click here, okay, like this. You see, also the same formula will be applied to all those cells. Okay, so let's say that we have all those numbers and we want to scroll them but remain with our titles. So what we do, we select our title that we want to remain with, and we go to view, okay, and freeze pans. This is keep rows and columns visible while the rest of the worksheet scrolls based on current selection. Okay, we want to freeze the top row. Okay, this one, click the freeze the top row. You see, and here when you scroll, you see that our title is remaining there. You see, our title will remain there. You can also freeze the column. Okay, let's number. Okay, let's write our column by this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if you want Excel to follow that series of number, you know, you click on this and you drag. Okay, so if you want to freeze your first column by scrolling numbers but remain with your first columns. Okay, let's write number here. Okay, like this. You see, our first column has been gone, but our first row is still there. Okay, so if you want to freeze our first column, select your column and you go to view, freeze pans, and you freeze the first column. Okay, let's freeze it. Okay, and you see, if you scroll, you rename with your, you see, you rename with your column. Okay, you see, you are scrolling but remaining with your column. Okay, so guys, this is what I wanted to show you in this morning. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope you have subscribed to this channel in order to see more tips and tricks in technology. In the next time, I want you to show you what is the artificial intelligence. Many people understand the word artificial intelligence but don't know what it is. So next time we are going to see about the artificial intelligence. So guys, be there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification by clicking on the bell. See you next time. Bye. Have a nice weekend. I love you.